I hate that you can't see the full effectiveness of this shirt because it says Malibu Barbie, but like you can't see the Barbie, so it just says, you just see Malibu. Like, who cares? It just says Malibu. Like, I want you to get the full effect. My camera, it's just not working. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie for those of you who are new, and in today's video I just want to talk about the series that I would like to finish in 2024. Will I?
Child.
That is the question, because some of these series I started 2 years ago, so it's very unlikely, but there are 10 series that I am currently reading, that I'm in the middle of or I've started, and I just would like to finish them. I just would like to check it off my list, because there's just something about checking off a list, and once you see that, oh, that is so satisfying. So these are going to be the ones that I've already started. I will have another video after this going up talking about series that I want to start in 2024, and that's a long list too, so you know, setting myself up great here. But we're just going to get into the first series on my list, and that is going to be the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. Each book that I hold up is the next book in the series that I need to read. So for this, I need to read The Score, which is book 3. This, if you don't know, which you should by now, at this point, you should. But this is a new adult. It's set in college, and it's set around these 4 best friends who are on the hockey team, and they live off campus in a house together. And each book is following a different guy and their relationship. You know, this one is Dean. I think this one's Dean. What's his last name? What do I want to say? De Laurentiis. I'm getting De Laurentiis vibes, but I don't know if that's just because I'm like itching for a Pretty Little Liars rewatch. So I don't know if that's where I'm getting this De Laurentiis. But anyway, Dean's like the player of the guys there. And so this is going to be his story. I'm excited because like now there's a spinoff of this, but now there's like a second generation going of these. So I just want to say I finished it. At this point, I don't even care if I go to the next generation, but I just would like to finish this. And a lot of people say Dean is their favorite. Garrett is still my favorite right now, but we never know. We never know. And from there, the next series, it would be the Gold Rush Ranch series by Elsie Silver. So I am currently on book 2, a photo finish, and this is actually following the sister of Rhett and Cade. Is there another one? And Beau from the Chestnut Springs series. So she is a horse trainer, horse rider in this world. I read the first book. I loved it. I don't know why I don't continue. Okay. I do know why I don't continue with books. So listen, I don't like to binge series because in my brain, this is how it works. If there are 4 books in a series or 5 books in a series, I could binge all 5 of those, or I could read 5 separate books from different series, and in my brain, I'm reading more books. But really, I'm reading 5 no matter what. But to me, it's like, oh, I'm reading 5 because they're all different from different series. I'm covering more ground that way, other than if I was just reading 5 books in one series. I don't know why my brain works that way, but it does. Plus, if I read 5 in a different series, it gives me more like content to work with. So I guess that's why I technically don't like to binge stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's my brain. But yeah, so there's this one. And then after that, we've got none other than the Chestnut Springs series, which I'm currently on book 2 as well. I start so much and then I don't finish. So yeah, book 2, Heartless. This is Cade and Willa. Is this Willa? I want to say it's Willa. But this is like everyone's top tier favorite. It was on so many people's favorites of the year in 2022. I mean, even some from 2023 that just read it last year. So like, I've got me some high expectations, and I'm a little nervous because you know what happens when I hype up stuff and then it doesn't work out. It makes me feel very bad. So, I mean, I love Flawless, so I have to love this, right? Like I have to love this. But don't worry, I will be vlogging my experience with this one just like I did with Flawless because I enjoy doing the vlogs. From there, we are moving on to, oh my god, if I don't finish this series this year, you can shoot me. The Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark. I started this series in March of 2022. I read the first 2 books that year, and then I read Savage Lover last year, and then that book just kind of it like squashed any like interest in finishing the books at that time. I did not like Savage Lover. It was fine. It was like a 3 stars, but it was very light on Mafia, which they all are, but that was the lightest of light in the Mafia world. I didn't connect with the characters. It was okay. If you love Fast and Furious, you're going to love this. Or if you love heist books, you're going to love that because it's a heist. I can literally not tell you what they were heisting. I do not remember. I do not remember very, very little from that book, but I remember. But the first 2 books, I can tell you everything. Especially the first book. I love that book. But this one is Dante's book. I think. You're Dante. I think he's Dante. The oldest brother to Ada, and I think it's a secret child. It's older now. But I think I gotta get back into it. I gotta get back into it if I want to get to the Kingmakers. So there's only 3 left. My goodness, I gotta be able to do it. The next series is the Twisted series by Anna Wong. Here I am. This is where I'm currently at, book 2, which I have very high hopes for because it's a bodyguard and a princess. And I just find that, like, I feel like it's going to do great. But I don't know why. I just told you why I don't continue books. That's why. Because I feel like covering more ground, different books, yada, yada, yada. But I will. I'm going to do it. This is actually on my TBR for January. Will I get to it? Is the question. But I need to get to this. So I can get to the other ones. Because a lot of people love, like, books 3 and 4. I love book 1, so maybe I'm the minority there, but I gotta finish, I gotta get to it. Plus, the bodyguard's name's Reese, and come on. After that, we've got the Never After series by Emily McIntyre. I'm currently on book 2. There are, 5 books out? I think so. So there, I know. Okay, so these books, if you don't know, are retellings of like our favorite stories when we were younger. Some are Disney stories, some aren't Disney stories. Most of them have been Disney stories except for book 3, which is The Wicked Witch of the West or East. Wicked Witch of the West, Wicked Witch. I think it's the West. But this one is a Lion King retelling. So we've got, our Mufasa character, our Scar character, and then the girl that's going to fall in love with the Scar character because the villains get the happy ever afters in these series. So I don't know why. I don't know why. I just don't like binge them when I own them all. I own them all. Oh, from there, we're going to get into I guess one of some people's favorites in this series, the Element series by Brittany Cherry, and this is the next book that I need to read, The Silent Waters. This is actually book 3. I read 2 of those books last year, so I feel very proud of myself, but this is the one that people say they absolutely love. This one, and then I guess the last one, but apparently this is actually a scene in the book. This right here, this whole cover is a scene in the book, and I'm excited. He looks wet. Oh gosh, he does. He looks wet. But he looks sad, and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this one I've been putting off because of so many people hyping it. So it's all your guys' fault. That's why I'm not reading it. That's right. Stop hyping up books, and then I'll read them. But yeah, we've got this one to get to. And then I don't know if this is the first book in the series. This might be the first book. This is the Single Dad and Marnie Mann's Dalton Family series. I have actually read, which one did I read? I read The Bachelor this past year, which I really enjoyed. I don't think you have to read them in order, but technically the next book that I would need to read would be the first one. So need to get to these. Some people like them, some people don't. I mean, I think their problem was like it's repetitive a lot. Like billionaires, they're rich. There's a lot of smut. And what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Tell me. Tell me. Nothing. That's right. Nothing. I love billionaires and I love spicy times. So I think that's perfect for me. But plus the pink. Oh my God. Like if a man can wear pink, plus we match. We match. So we're meant to be. But yeah, this one, I don't even know what it's about. I just know that he's a single dad. He's a single dad and I need to read it for the series. The second to last series. Really? Already? Yeah, we are. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Off Balance series by Lucia Franco. Still haven't finished it. I started it last January. I read book 1. I loved it. Did not continue. Own all the books though. Haven't continued. I mean, it left on such like a what are they going to do situation that you would think I would just jump in to the next book. No. We do not do that here. So next book is Execution. I really don't know what is going to happen. I don't know. I just need to get back and get my Kova fix because Kova. So we're just, if you don't know, why don't you know what the series is about? It is an age gap for, first and foremost, she is 16. She turned 17 in the first book. He's 32. So there is a big age gap. She is a gymnast. He is her coach. Yes. So it's taboo. And it's a great time. So yeah. We as in me. I say we because we're all in this together.
Girl. This girl is delusional.
So, I'm here for you. You're here for me. We're going to cheer each other on. It's the year of encouragement. Yes, we're going to do it. And then the last series, which I actually just thought of another one, but we're not going to worry about it, is the Salacious Players Club. I've read Praise, which I loved, and it broadened my horizons to the fact that I love praise. So, thank you, Sarah Kate. But this is the second book. So I have read books 1 and book 4. Nope, book 5. I've read Highest Bidder and I've read Praise. And this is the step sibling one. So interesting. I haven't read a step sibling romance. We're just going to see how that goes. Maybe it's something I'm not going to enjoy, but we're going to see anyway. And all I know from this is like they're step siblings. She's like a cam girl and he watches her and then she finds out. I don't really care. I'm going to read it anyway. Like I love Sarah Kate, so I'm just going to read it anyway. But yeah, there is that one. And then there is like an honorable mention. So I'm not going to grab it because no. But I am also in the middle. Well, I'm not even in the middle. I read book 1 of Anna Wall's King of Sin series. I've read King of Wrath. I do own King of Pride and King of Greed. Yes. So I still need to read those as well. But those series aren't finished as much as like these ones are finished. So that's why I didn't include that one. But those are the 10 that I would like to at least make progress with in 2024. I don't have to finish it, but if I can make some progress with it, I would be feeling all right. So if you've read any of these series, let me know down below your thoughts. But, just like, I liked it or I didn't like it. No spoilers. Don't be that person. Don't spoil the book. Or if you don't want to leave me a comment like that, but you want to leave me an emoji, let me know you were here. Leave me the eyes emoji because the last book I talked about was Eyes on Me and I'm not that clever to come up with a new one. So we're going to do the eyes emoji. If you enjoyed this video and you're new, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new. I would love for you to join the family in 2024. I have some amazing content I have planned for you guys. My social media is linked down below if you want to follow me there on my Goodreads or on my Instagram. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Now, here's the dilemma that I am in. Do I show the spine of the book, or do I not? What makes it more intriguing to watch? The spine? The not spine? The spine? Now I have to put all these back. I'm just leave them in a pile. I'm just going to leave them in a pile with all the other ones. I just said I wasn't showing the spine. Turn around. Oh my God. How do people hold these up? How do you hold these up, y'all? Are you like lifting weights? Are you lifting weights? because I don't have time for that. Oh no, how are we holding these up? Fellow booktubers, what are we doing? Are we lifting weights? Cause she ain't about that life. Look, it's not centered. It like squelched, squashed. So I geese. The frick is geese? I know what geese are, but not what I'm trying to say.